The key to hair growth is leaving your hair alone, okay? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Manny Kenny again. If you are new here, you're very welcome for the part of this family. I appreciate you as usual. And if you are new, click that subscribe button, okay? And join the family and let's grow our hair together. On this channel, I make content about hair growth, natural hair, protective hairstyling, wigs, beauty, and stuff like that. So right now, if you have watched my previous videos, then you would know that I am on my hair growth journey. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys some of the best protective hairstyles for your natural hair growth journey. So to get your hair growing and flourishing, these are the protective hairstyles which you should do on your natural hair to allow it to grow. So if you want to know more about what hairstyles will help your hair grow, then stay tuned and let's jump right into this video.
It's Manny Kenny.
So actually, I cut my hair down a year and a half ago actually, because I just became a mom. I had a little baby and that was just overwhelming. I felt like I would not have time to take care of my hair the way I have to and the way I used to for it to grow that length. My hair was super long and it took a while to grow it to that length. But I was like, you know what, than to struggle with my hair, I just want to focus on my baby and do the mother stuff, okay? So let me just cut my hair and I don't have to deal with that. And that was also like a symbol of like a new beginning, being a mom for the first time and stuff like that. But yeah, so now I've decided, you know what, I've gotten to that point where I'm feeling myself again, you know what I mean, and I want to grow my hair back. I have actually been growing my hair back for the last year because I cut it in February and then I cut it again like completely in April or May. And yeah, and then after a while of it being low, I was like, okay, let me see what can I do to grow it back, because I'm kind of missing my hair. So yeah, so that's the journey I am on. Today, as I said, I will be telling you guys about some of the protective hairstyles that I have done and some that I did not do this time, but I did it before I cut my hair to let my hair grow while undoing this hair. Let me take down my hair real quick. I'm about to take off these braids. So let's take off my braids while we chit chat about these protective hairstyles. So the box braids are actually a very good protective hairstyle. It's a very good option, but you have to make sure, or you have to know that the tinier the braids, the less protective it is actually, because if the braid is like super tiny, most of the time they have to hold it really tight and all of that stuff. So that is counterproductive because it's going to help you yank off your hair. So the bigger the braids, the better. I always go for this size, which is like a medium big kind of size. And the next thing I will say is your braids, the tighter they are, the worse they are for your hair growth journey. So make sure that whoever is doing your hair does not put too much pressure, does not pull it too much, does not make it too tight, because the tighter they make it, they're actually yanking off your hair from your scalp and you don't want that. And when it's very tight, when you are undoing it like I'm about to do, you're going to have a lot of breakage or you're going to struggle to detangle it. So yeah, those are two things you have to definitely make sure that you pay attention to if you're going to be doing box braids as your protective hairstyle. So another thing that you have to pay attention to is that you have to use as less extensions as possible. So the more extensions you use, the more extension hair you use, the heavier the braids and the more they pull on your hair and they stress out your scalp. So you want to make sure that you use like just exactly what you need, just enough. It should not be too much. So most of the time when I'm doing my hair, because I make sure that like the way I grow my hair and everything I do, my hair is very thick. So what I do is, let me see if I can show you, but what I do, I always tell the hairstylist or whoever is doing my hair that this middle part, she can make the parts bigger. So most of the time, the front of my hair, the parts are like cute and medium and all of that, just so that it looks cute on the front. But then if you look at the back is even really also small. But if you look in the middle, I don't know if you can really see it. If you look in the middle ones are the parts are bigger. you can see that the parts of hair that she took are larger than the front, and that's because I don't want the hair to be heavy. And if I take more of my hair and less of the extensions, then I have less extensions for all of my hair to be tucked into. While you have box braids or any other protective hairstyle, make sure that you are not doing any tension hairstyle. So do low tension hairstyles like the one I showed in my previous video. I'll link it up here. So do low tension hairstyles that will help your hair stay, you know, protected and in peace and left alone, okay, while they are in the protective hairstyle, while they're in the braids. And then you have to obviously do the moisturizing, tying your hair into a satin bonnet to sleep. I also did a detailed video on that, which I'll put it right up here. Whenever I'm undoing my hair, I love to cut the excess. Let me see. I love to cut it to make it a little bit easier. Let me make sure I'm not cutting my hair. I think here is good. Yeah, so what I usually do is I would just, you know, cut it and that's it. It's gone. Oh, that's cute. Maybe I should cut all of it and wear it like this for a few days. No, I don't have time. To me, this is 5 weeks old and I'm not feeling it anymore. Anyways, protective hairstyle number 2. One very good protective hairstyle, and when I say very good, it's like one of the best, is mini twist. So it's called mini twist, but yeah, they can be medium, they can be really tiny. I prefer for them to be medium because when they are tiny, I just feel like when they are tinier, it just be a lot more work and a lot of detangling to undo. And when you have to detangle too much, then I don't want to have to pull too much on my hair. The more you pull on your hair, the more breakage, the more hair loss and all of those things. So one thing is twist, which I think I'm gonna get into. I have done twist before, but that's like years ago because I'm not the best at doing twist on myself, so I kind of have to practice again on my hair. But that's one hairstyle that is just chef's kiss for hair growth, okay? So when you have mini twists, they are like zero tension on your hair, basically, and they are light. You can put extensions in it, but most of the time if you put extension, it's not like a lot for it to look natural, so you put just a little bit of extensions, but they look so good. First of all, you can style it here and there, do whatever you want without, you know, it leaves your hair to breathe. The key to hair growth is leaving your hair alone, okay? So make sure your hair gets what it needs to get, like moisture, hydration, and all of that good stuff without stressing it out. So for example, if you're going to be washing your hair, try to do it bi-weekly. I do my hair wash bi-weekly. Sometimes I even stretch it a little bit and make it every 3 weeks and stuff, and also because I'm super busy. But yeah, so try to not do it every time. I have a friend of mine, she was trying to grow her hair some years ago and she was washing her hair every weekend. When I mean every weekend, every Saturday morning, this girl is on her hair washing it. And guess what? Her hair wasn't growing as fast as she thought it would grow. So I think doing your hair and hair treatments every week is not the way to go. So mini twists are just so pretty. I just cannot wait for the day where I'm like really good at mini twists. I have to practice, but I really love to see mini twists on other people. And because it's just twist, you don't have to make it tight here. Oh, look at how long my hair has grown now. So wait, let's take a break. Length check a year after I started growing my hair, because we are in November. I cut my hair towards May, June last year completely, and I think I cut it one more time after that, maybe like 2 months later, just because they started growing and it was like an awkward length and I wasn't feeling it. So let's say I started growing my hair about August or September of last year, and this is November of this year. And we have this, what you talking about, okay? Length check right here. So yeah, let's get back to the topic. So yeah, mini twists are so cute and are the best for your hair. Like, this will be my top tip. This will be my top one of all of the protective hairstyles I will talk about today. Mini twists, go for it, okay? They look good and they will let your hair grow. The secret behind it is that they are low tension, not really tension free, but they are low tension on your hair, and easy to style. While you're styling it, you have the same tips I gave for box braids, so you don't make them too tight so you're not pulling on your hair, and you can basically leave them alone, and depending on your hair length you can actually wear a wig over them. So I think they are just the best. The next hairstyle I want to talk about are cornrows. When I had these cornrows, girl, I was feeling myself. Like, a friend of mine did my cornrows and she did them so good. Cornrows are one of a million protective hairstyle. Well, maybe they're not million protective hairstyles, but it's one of my favorites. If I can have my, especially in summer, if somebody can do this hairstyle on me, simple cornrows, they call them house-made cornrows, they call them ekaite, you know what I mean, that's the word for it. Those are the, like, as long as it's clean and looking, the lines are straight, because I cannot get my lines straight myself, but the lines are straight and everything's just looking, simple, everything to the back, clean, simple, classy. Yes, please, thank you. So this particular hairstyle is like one of my favorites. Like, it's my easiest to go. If you tell me, what is your favorite, or like, my favorite is box braids, obviously, because length looks good, but the simplest is cornrows, and I can actually do cornrows on myself, so I get to do it a bit more frequently than the other protective hairstyles. But this is a hairstyle that keeps your hair, looking clean, classy, simple, laid, okay, and you do not have to touch it. Like, you don't have to do nothing. You just put them in the cornrows, you leave them alone, and they look cute, well, for a while. And you can either wear your wigs on them and stuff like that. And that brings me to the next hairstyle, the next protective hairstyle, which is basically like a combo. So this protective hairstyle is wigs. Wigs are basically a protective hairstyle because I don't have to work on my hair beneath it. Wigs are a huge part of my hair journey, because apart from the fact that I own a hair business, Clemilux Hair, and I sell these different cute, beautiful wigs that you can easily wear and go. Apart from that, that's one of the reasons why I started a hair business, because it is just part of my day to day. Like, I would have this maybe for a month, and when I take this off, best believe, wigs, I am back into my wigs, okay? And I love them because I can change my hairstyle whenever I want without stressing my hair, okay? So my hair is just chilling. She's having the best time. She's having her vacation under there and growing and flourishing at peace, okay? That is the secret. Leave your hair alone and she will grow, okay? So the way I do that, I put it in my cornrows, leave them in peace. If I need to moisturize it weekly or bi-weekly, I do that depending on how dry my hair gets under the wig. And most of the time my wigs are like glueless, so I prefer the glueless so that I can take it off and let my hair breathe, let my scalp breathe overnight before I wake up the next day and wear the wig again. So wigs are the way to go. That's one of my favorite hairstyles. So it's like a bonus point or a bonus hairstyle on the cornrows, because your hair needs to be like in cornrows depending on how long it is. When my hair was super short, obviously it was not in cornrows and I just wore the wig on top. But now that my hair is growing out, look at it. Wigs can also be bad for your hair, just so that you know, especially your edges, if you are going to be gluing them and what technique you use to glue them. So if you're going to be gluing your lace wig down, you have to make sure that you are gluing it not on your hairline but beneath your hairline. If you do that and you're doing the right technique, or your hairstylist is doing the right technique, then you're good. But just for me, just to avoid that, I do not glue down my wigs often. So if I have to go for like an event or party or something that is important, then I'm going to glue it down and make it look flawless and blend in and melt and all of that stuff with the glue. But if I'm just doing my day-to-day or going to school or maybe working from home, even going to the office, honestly, I don't glue down my wigs, because Clemilux Hair has this really, really beautiful, already made, fully customized, fully prepped, pre-plugged, the lace skirt. You have the elastic band to adjust it, glueless wigs, wear and go. So I just take one of those, put it on my hair. You can see that on my TikTok page, Clemilux Hair and Manny Kenny. I've posted it there. But Just you wear your cornrows, you wear your wig cap, and you just put the hair on top, pew, and you're ready to go. No, seriously, you're ready to go like in under 5 minutes. So that makes it really super easy for me to leave my hair alone and not apply too many products. So once in a week, once in a week, and sometimes twice, like sometimes once in 2 weeks, I would like, do my, hair spray, so I'll spray water and conditioner, and maybe add some little oils, to moisturize the hair and keep it like a little bit hydrated while I wear my wigs, basically. So that's the tip for wigs. Make sure you are not gluing on gluing, and if you do that, make sure you're using the right techniques so that you're not pulling out, especially your baby hair. And while you wear the wigs, make sure to always moisturize the cornrows beneath them. So under wigs, under the category of wigs as a protective hairstyle, there are sew-ins, which are also good as a protective hairstyle. Maybe even a little better depending on how you do it. So the sew-ins, obviously they sew the hair onto your hair, which as long as you don't make it tight for it to cut your hair, you're good. And the only thing is, most of the time sew-ins, you need to have a leave out. That leave out has to be protected, okay? You need to make sure it's moisturized, it doesn't dry out. So hydration, moisturization, all of those things that you normally have to do, you have to do it on that leave out. But apart from that, the rest of your hair is tucked in and chilling and growing. So apart from that, there's also V-part wigs. There's a way for you to put on your V-part wig, okay, without leaving out your hair. And I'll put a link up here, right here. So click on that card link that I put there and watch how you can wear your V-part wig without leaving your hair out to cover the tracks. Like, it is insane. I was thinking about it one day and I was like, I want to wear this V-part wig. I actually changed a closure wig or frontal wig into a V-part wig, and then I was going to wear it and leave my hair out, and then I got this crazy idea and I tried it and it works so good. So click on this link up here and check that out. So that is it for wigs. Now the next and the last hairstyle I am going to talk about is mini braids. So mini braids are basically mini twists but braids. So I used to do that, especially when I'm trying to do my box braids myself, when I'm not going to a stylist to do it. What I would do, or how you do mini twists, so you part your hair into maybe this part, and then you divide this part into 3, and then you just start braiding it like a normal box braid. So you just start braiding. I'm not going to braid it down now because obviously I'm undoing my hair, but you see, I'm just braiding it, and this part is too small. So most of the time when I used to do my hair myself, I'll take like a really big part before I start braiding it. But it is a super cute hairstyle, especially when your hair is a little bit long. Ooh, I cannot wait for my hair to get so long so that I can do that hairstyle too. But mini braids are one of the protective hairstyles that will make you look cute and simple, and you're looking like your natural African beauty self, okay? Black queen, black Barbie. Without stressing out your hair. The less you manipulate your hair and your scalp, the more your hair will grow. Oh, this is another hairstyle that is worth mentioning. So locks, fake locks, okay? Not the real locks. You actually locks up your hair, because if you do that maybe you want that on the long run. But for me, I will not do locks because I want to open my hair after about 5 weeks. I want to change my hairstyle, so I'm not a locks girl. It looks really cute, but one time when I wanted to do locks, I'll insert a picture. I did this. So they were like really big locks, right? And then we just took my hair, made a mini braid, made a braid out of my own hair. That was before I cut my hair. And now we took that locks hair, and then we kind of just wrapped it around, and it looked so cute and low tension. My hair wasn't pulled tight and everything. My scalp was breathing, and that is like a little bonus hairstyle for you girls who maybe like that style, want to try it. But yeah, I just want to make sure that I insert it in here. So guys, those are the best protective hairstyles for your natural hair. That these hairstyles will leave your hair to grow like really fast, actually. So they will help your hair grow fast, and you do not even have to do so much work Okay, so you would just be chilling, your hair will be chilling, and everybody is happy and your hair is growing, and you'll be like, wow, I really had to do nothing. Basically. So yeah, I really thought that I would be able to film this video while undoing this hair, but I discovered that I cannot. So I'm just going to leave this video here, or end this video here. And I don't know if you guys be interested in a hair takedown video. I think I'll just film one since I'm already here, because there are some tips on how to, you know, take off your hair without any breakage. Like you can see this one, which is already out. I have not lost any hair on it when I opened it. So I want to give you guys some of those tips in the next video. So I'm just going to end this video right here. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed chit-chatting with me about protective hairstyles to grow your hair, and I hope that you're going to try this. I'm sure you've tried some of them before. You can maybe let me know in the comment section what was your experience with mini braids. Have you done them before? Or mini twists, box braids, and all of this good stuff, cornrows, wigs, and you can ask me any questions and I will definitely reply you as quickly as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video, which I'll put at the end of the video. And yeah, have a nice week. See you next week. Bye.